are starting our morning with some play. Play is going to be our number one activity for most dogs. It really just helps give them an outlet for all of the things they want to do: run, chase, pull, tug, get a little goofy, go a little crazy. But then it also gives us opportunity to work on control in the midst of excitement. So I have the float pull with me today, which is going to allow her to chase. And then we're going to work on a little bit of building confidence with tugs. And she's been a little hesitant about that. And then we're going to start incorporating some boundaries and rules. So the general rules of play is that she can't jump on me, she can't bite me, she can't be demanding. But then we're going to start making her think and earn each round of play. So today we're mostly going to be focusing on drop if she decides to hang on to the toy a little longer. If she's still being hesitant about any tension on the toy, then we're not going to focus on drop as much. And then we're going to focus on some name recognition and possibly incorporate a couple of rules. The idea is to make her work for each round of play so that it's both mentally challenging and physically exhausting. Again, while working on that control through that drive and excitement. Okay. So the first rule of play is that she can't actually get it until I give her the cue, yes or get it. This is our first time playing today, so she's still learning all of this. And as I've been talking, she's getting a little over it. But she's doing a pretty good job standing and watching me now. So let's go ahead, Jovi. Good girl. Okay, name recognition. And I'm going to go ahead and tell her, oh no, I got us tangled, sorry. Yes! And the toy comes alive. Good girl. So at this point, she just gets to chase the toy. Once she catches it is when we're going to be playing a little bit of tug. Good girl. Nice job, Jovi. Good. Okay, for dogs who are nervous about tug initially, the distance between me and the toy really helps them build that confidence. Good girl, Jovi. Nice job. So rather than a typical tug toy where I'm right up in her face, she has a little bit of space. Good girl. Nice. Good job, Jovi. Nice. Good. Nice, Jovi. Okay, now when we work on drop, what I'm going to be doing with her to start is putting my hand under her chin. So I'm going to ask her, Jovi, drop. Hand under the chin, tension out of the toy as much as possible, and we're going to gently lift up. Okay, as soon as she spits it out, which she just did, I'm going to mark and reward. So yes, and reward is more play. So she starts to learn the faster that you listen and you drop the toy, the faster that we get to play again. Good girl, Jovi. Nice job. Nice. Rah. She confidently got into that tug already, so I can kind of creep up this toy, grab closer to her, and she's still tugging, having fun. And I reward her with space. So when she gives a good tug, I go, yeah, good girl. And I give her more space, so she feels like she won the toy. Good girl, Jovi. Nice job. Okay, and she's wearing this leash so I can help guide her. So while she's tugging and when I want to get her to drop, I'm just creeping my feet up. Drop. Hand under the chin. Okay, I'm cupping the toy in her chin and we're gently lifting up. We say her cue once and then we wait. Okay, this is a dead toy right now, so we're not playing, the toy's not moving, there's no tension in it, so it makes it less exciting. What we want to do is be patient. There are other steps we can take to help her, but I don't want to have to repeat my cue. Yes, good girl. Okay, nice and patient. That was super boring for her, and then as soon as she spits it out, we immediately get right back into play. Good girl, Jovi. Nice job, princess. Yeah, good girl. Okay, we can also structure this like fetch. So instead of me tugging this with her, I can lose the toy and we can call her to me. So I can let her win the toy. Jovi, Jovi. And have her bring it into me. I like to use these cots to my advantage because a lot of dogs like to lay on the cots while they chew on their toy. And when we play fetch, once you call the dog to you, you don't immediately want to ask them to drop the toy. That teaches them that the sooner that they listen and come back, the sooner you're going to take their toy, which they just work so hard for. So instead, we're going to sit here and I'm going to love on her. Good girl, Jovi. Okay, by giving her this moment in time with her toy, it teaches her that I can add value to her when she possesses something valuable. I'm not threatening and I'm rewarding her for the recall. Once she has her moment with the toy, one of the reasons I love these toys is because I can grab on the end of it. You don't ever want to snatch a toy from a dog's mouth, especially as they're still learning and working on it, because that can overexcite them. And when dogs are laying down, they tend to be a little bit more possessive over their toy. So I have the end of this toy in my hand, which we were able to grab safely. I have her leash in my hand. We're going to go ahead and walk her away to get her up. Jovi, let's go. Come in. Let's go. Come on, Jove. Good girl. Okay. She's got the toy, and we're going to go right back into our drop. Jovi. Oh. Jovi. Drop. Yes. Good girl. Nice job. Wow. Good. Nice job, Jovi. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. When dogs have a prey drive or any kind of drive, you can't suppress it. It's a natural instinct. So what we want to do instead is, give them a productive outlet. And then as I said earlier, establish boundaries and learning through the excitement, the enthusiasm, and the drive. Good girl. Nice job, Jovi. Okay. Jovi, drop. Hand under her chin. That was much faster. Okay, so what we can also do is start to incorporate some rules. She's still in the beginning, so we don't want to do too much, but I can ask her to do something for me. So something like a recall, or I can tell her, Jovi, down. Using a little bit of tension on the leash to help her. Jovi. Yes. And then same thing, as soon as she responds and gets into position, and the toy comes alive, and we get to play again. Good girl, Jovi. Nice job. Good girl, Jove. Nice job. Wow. Good girl. Yeah, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Nice job. Nice job, Jovi. Whoa. Careful. Good girl. Nice job. Good. Okay, now our final rule of play, I'm going to ask her to drop. Hand under the chin. She's getting much faster at that. Now, normally, the last round of play, after I get a drop, I'll tell her, all done. She can have a treat from my hand as a reward for her drop instead of play, and then the toys get put away. When we give her a cue, and always follow through with the cue, so all toys get put away, out of sight, out of mind, and she starts to learn that you can't work for more, you can't demand more, we are done playing. Okay, Jovi, good girl. See, she wants that toy. As she starts to learn this, it'll give her kind of an off switch. Most of the time, most dogs want to play much longer than we do, and what we want to do is give her that off switch so that she's not demanding more when we are inevitably at some point going to be done with our play. Okay, that's Play with Rules. That was Jovi's first real time doing it with me, so I'm pretty impressed with how she did there. It's definitely going to be something that I would recommend incorporating into her daily routine. With most dogs, I recommend incorporating play into their daily routine. It's just so good for them. It's such a phenomenal outlet, and it really helps us see more of a calm and focused dogs in other areas of their day-to-day lives. Good job, Jove.